There's something about an outdoor edition custom built by Atlanta Decking and Fence. You can always tell a deck, a porch, a fence, an arbor, or a gazebo designed and constructed by David Tibbetts and his crews. David doesn't sign his work, of course, but the signature of this master craftsman is everywhere you look. It's in David's distinctive designs. It's in the details, little things like precise nail placement that extends the longevity of an addition, rounded over edges at deck perimeters, and the use of superior joinery techniques. It's in the courteous, fair and square treatment of every client. It's starting with highest quality materials. It's how the pride in workmanship even carries to clean underlines. It's an upgrade he'll throw in simply because he believes in always exceeding expectations. It's in the quick and complete cleanup. These signature elements add up to an addition you'll be proud of, and an experience you'll recommend to friends and neighbors. Master craftsman David Tibbetts started Atlanta Decking and Fence back in 1988. 2 decades, 3 construction crews, and thousands of satisfied customers later, Atlanta Decking and Fence has grown into one of North Georgia's premier deck contractors and a Home Report's best pick.
A couple of weeks after we had talked to Dave while we were still mulling this over and thinking things through, I found a Home Builders Association publication from Gwinnett County and actually found Atlanta Decking in that publication. Their service was ranked the highest ranking that they give in that magazine, and people were very complimentary of his work and the service that they got, and so that just kind of sealed the deal for us.
David's teams can handle just about any residential or commercial job. They specialize in medium-sized projects. But whether it's a $1,000 fix, a fancy $25,000 custom deck, or outfitting an entire condominium complex, Atlanta Decking and Fence is the company you can count on to get the job done. You can verify their trustworthiness through a number of organizations. Atlanta Decking is a member of the Better Business Bureau, the Forsyth County Chamber of Commerce, and the Greater Atlanta Home Builders Association.
David came out and was fabulous. He spent a lot of time with us, and the thing that I found really fascinating was not so much that he wanted to know what we wanted the deck to look like, but he wanted to know how we were going to use it. And once we established how we would entertain and how we would use it, then he came up with this design plan that both of us, my husband and I, were just stunned. We stopped and looked at each other and said, gee, why didn't we think of that?
I like to think about how a deck's going to be used before I even get into the design of it. If you're going to entertain on it, if you're going to try to watch the kids out the backyard through a swing set or on a swing set, you know, there's different design techniques that you can use that a lot of people haven't thought of. It's really fun when you can just listen to what somebody wants and then blend what you do into it and they're happy with it. That's it for me. That's as good as it gets.
David and his team truly care about customer service and the quality of their work. This respect for the client and the job is evident from the very beginning. They understand the value of your time. That's why they show the courtesy of promptly returning your calls and showing up on schedule. David Tibbetts personally takes on the responsibility of every job. When you hire Atlanta Decking, you are hiring David Tibbetts and his wealth of construction knowledge. Unlike many contractors who have no qualms working from another contractor's design, David always works from plans he tailors specifically for every new customer. He combines each client's needs and vision with his own creative and occasionally unconventional solutions. The result is an outdoor edition that more than realizes your imagination.
You know, we've got a really great shop here at Atlanta Decking. We're able to use it to pre-cut all kinds of stuff and roll it out, pre-cut to the job. It's great. You know, it just keeps our time spent at the job to a minimum. We really do know what we're doing with deck work and porch works. We've been credited very often with being able to fit roof lines in where a lot of other people were told that, or a lot of other people had conveyed that it would be very difficult or impossible and that you can't do it.
Whether you want Atlanta Decking to replace old work or build from the ground up, you know the work is going to be professional and lasting. You know that because you have Atlanta Decking's 5-year guarantee.
We chose Atlanta Decking first of all for the fence, but we were thinking of the project as a whole. We wanted to add a Florida room, we wanted to have a deck. We were very pleased with the way he came up with some ideas for getting that done.
Atlanta Decking crews are aware of how much of an interruption these kinds of projects can be on a family, so they work hard to expedite the process.
I think one of the things that impressed us the most, and a lot of our neighbors who would come check out the progress every day, was how clean and neat they were. Everything was cleaned up at the end of every day. They were really minimally invasive, just really nice, great guys.
Oh, and you know that Atlanta Decking is going to go the extra mile on the details.
A lot of times we'll do something that's over and above what was asked for because I know it would look good and I know that it would be the icing on the cake. You know, I really want that customer to be happy. And I'll go a little more than was bargained for to give them that feeling. I want everybody that we work for to feel like they got their money's worth plus. I'm really in it for the art. You know, a lot of what I do, I try to approach from that perspective. Definitely, I can look at a deck that we did and know right off the bat by the techniques that were used on the woodwork and the joinery and all that. I know that it's ours. It's our signature.